Hello traders, this is Des here at Grok Trade. And this is the weekend edition. Good through Sunday, January 18th, 2015. And on the weekend edition, we will be honoring Dr. Martin Luther King on Monday here in the United States, so the U.S. markets will be closed. With that said, on Friday, the markets went bullish across the board with small caps doing the best, up almost 2%. Banks confirming that move. VIX, the volatility index, also confirming that move, down 6.4%. Gold up 1.3, pretty hefty, but nothing compared to silver. Silver up nearly 5%, and doing better than that was crude oil, up more than 5%. And U.S. dollar up 0.45%. The U.S. dollar has been on fire. Here we are looking at the S&P Daily 500 here. And you'll see that the markets we went into this new downtrend. Instead of coming down here to hit this lower trend line, which I fully expected to happen, instead we had an about face, boom, to the upside here. However, you can see where it stalled. It stalled at a trend line. Trend line here, we have support, 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 support broken will serve as resistance. Now, what I see happening is this. I want you to pay a lot of attention to what I'm getting ready to share with you here. If I had a gun to my head and had a guess, well, it might happen. I would say that we're going to chop around here below that red line and this trend line for probably it could last all week. Just choppy. It'd be red, a white, red, white, and then a breakdown below 2000. Because it's already showing a lot of weakness. I mean, look at all the red we've been experiencing. Look at the head and shoulders that's been confirmed. But the markets went bullish here. Take a quick look here at the spider to get a judge on volume. And we have a tick higher on volume on that action. So the day before, volume was less, and that was bearish. The day before that, we were bullish, and we had a tick up in volume. So the two up days had more volume than the down day there. Going back to the S&P 500 index. Now, if we do go higher and we're bullish here, and we pop up to this line, if that happens, then I will draw this trend line. If we draw this trend line, that means we're going into a falling wedge that could be ready to break out to the upside. So if that's the case, this big gnarly head and shoulders trend reversal pattern is null and void. Now remember, we have this big rising wedge max and we started to break down. The problem with this breakdown is it could be a jab. I'm not seeing conviction on the breakdown of this red line. I wanted to see this drop. So the reason I just brought up Max's name, he's a student of ours. He asked, hey, pay special attention to the rising wedge and talk about that. So that's where we're at. So a lot of churning. Now look at the moving averages. We're below a lot of the moving averages. We did go back above the 100-day moving average. We are above that green line here. If you look at a weekly chart, which is pretty important, we keep buying these lows. See this? We get a shadow and we rally. Shadow, we started to rally, but we come down, we got this shadow. I'm looking at this. This is an important moving average. This is the 20-week simple moving average. This is a very, very important one to me. I want to know if we're going to stay above it. Look at this. Support, semi-support, support. We broke it. We come back above. Support, support. Are we going to stay above it? I'm not convinced we're going to, because we had this rising wedge that broke down. Even if we pop up again, I could see a double top being made here. It'd be really interesting to see what the market's going to bring us. Middle of the month here, and the month is bearish. here in January. Lower high, but we still have a higher low. So this is a inside trading candlestick. So this is a lot of indecision, but more on the bearish side right now. I'm telling you, man, a lot of churning will take place, above 2,000, below 2,100. And if it doesn't just pull back, the markets, look at the monthly chart. It is so overbought right now. I mean, it's just begging to have some sort of pullback. Just like here, we go higher, a pullback, higher, a pullback, higher, a little pullback, and then a run of all runs, run of all runs, run of all. We're begging for a pullback on a monthly side. So I'm looking for a big bearish 2015 here, and I think the markets need to rest. So let's see if that will happen. Now, big news here, guys. We have a brand new, well, 2 brand new websites we're going to be releasing. I haven't told anybody this. This is brand new news. The old website that we had is just tired. It's been 3 years since we've updated it. We're doing a brand new website. It is awesome. I can't wait to show it off to you guys. Furthermore, Grok Trade gets a new website, and I can't wait to show that off to you guys. We do stock picks each day or each week, and this last week here from January 12th, 15th to the January 16th, 15, our big bullish stock, these are fundamentally strong, that are technically set up, went up 7% even on this bearish week we've had. And then if you look here on the bearish list, these are fundamentally weak that we like to short. We had MDC, McDonald's down 8.5%, down 7%, down 7%, down 6%. A lot of them down, down 5%, almost 6%. A lot of these are on our bear list, and they're doing exceptionally well. If you want to do the Stock Picks V newsletter, you just go to the website and enroll. Put in the tickers, or put in the special code 2 weeks, and they give you 2 weeks free of charge. Check it out and make some money with us, and stay tuned to the very latest. Markets are very interesting right now.
My name is Eric Kershaw. I'm learning from Des and Mark about the trading business, actually. For me, it's really understanding the exact way to do the trend lines. Are they shadows? Are they the close of the candle? That was my main question. I really wanted to understand how to make the trend lines the right way. As Des says, he's pulled back the curtain, so you can kind of see how the professionals do it, because essentially that's what we are. That's what I want to be. I want to be a professional trader, and I don't want to be an amateur, and I don't want to trade like an amateur. And that is the thing that I'm learning the most here, is how to be professional at this and how to approach it from that point of view. They have far exceeded my expectation. I think, I know Mark for a number of years, and he has been talking to me about doing this for a number of years, and I've watched him trade, and I just want to be, I'll just take a little bit of the way Mark trades, and I'll be a happy camper. Des, I've been watching the videos, and he's everything I thought he was going to be. To the point where I actually talked to him about, managing my retirement account. That's how, and I don't know him that long, but he knows what he's doing. He's the real deal. These are the real guys. I've been to other seminars, and most of these guys just want to, talk while they're trading. You learn almost nothing. You don't learn about the markets. You don't learn about trend lines. You don't learn about moving averages and what's the right, where should you put your stop. I mean, here you're covering it from start to finish, and that is what I really like.